A new D&D playtest is here with 2 brand new subclasses and some revamps of some popular favorites.
You're off to see the wizard!
Welcome to Above the Table. Today we're talking about the new Unearthed Arcana along with some of the highlights and lowlights of the new playtest. Before we dive into today's news, be sure to hit those like and subscribe buttons so we can keep making videos just like this one. Now, let's talk some D&D. Wizards of the Coast has a brand new Unearthed Arcana playtest now available for Dungeons & Dragons, featuring revamps of 7 existing arcane-themed subclasses and 2 new subclasses. The new UA includes the following: the Arcana Domain Cleric, the Arcane Archer Fighter, the Hexblade Patron Warlock, the Conjurer Wizard, the Enchanter Wizard, the Necromancer Wizard, the Transmuter Wizard, the Tattooed Warrior Monk, and the Ancestral Sorcery Sorcerer. That's right, that's 4 wizard subclasses. They don't call it Wizards of the Coast for nothing. There's a reason why it's Wizards of the Coast and not Fighters of the Coast. Anyways, the brand new subclasses are both interesting. The Tattooed Warrior is built around accumulating magic tattoos that specifically interact with various monk features. The only problem is that a lot of the abilities in the subclass feel very situational at best. Honestly, this feels like a new version of the 4 Elements monk, which isn't really a good thing. The Ancestral Sorcerer plays on the idea of having a powerful magical ancestor that grants guidance and direction from beyond. It's a little bit odd of a subclass, to be honest, and it feels almost a little bit like a wizard. It's probably the most generic version of the sorcerer we've ever seen, which is probably the point. It kind of feels like they watched the D&D movie and saw Simon the Sorcerer and got the wrong idea from the character. On the plus side, the Arcane Archer gets a little bit of a boost. It gets some boost to its damage and some more varied types of magic shots, and it now scales on intelligence instead of only having 2 shots to choose from, or 2 shots that you can use in a combat. It seems to fit the idea of the fighter doing one thing very well. I also like the Necromancer, with its emphasis on doling out temporary hit points to both yourself, your party members, and your undead thralls. Negatively, the Conjurer weirdly is now a teleportation class instead of a summoning class, which frankly makes no sense, and the Hexblade is still a mess, which honestly is a bit of a surprise given that this is their second pass at updating the subclass for 5.5e. Although this technically isn't the first set of new content released since Jeremy Crawford and Chris Perkins left the D&D design team, you can definitely feel that some stuff is different about these more recent UAs compared to what came under their guidance. To be blunt, the subclasses in this UA they feel a little less cooked than what we saw before, but I guess that's the point of an Unearthed Arcana playtest. Anyways, what do you think of the new Unearthed Arcana? Let us know in the comments, and don't forget to hit those like and subscribe buttons.